All right, what's good, people? So it's been a minute since I've made a video. So I was like, let me put this mic on real quick and let me record for the people. So right now, if you don't know me, I'm gonna give you a little brief background on me. My name is Kasim Valentine. I'm currently in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm from Dallas, Texas. Uh, you can say I've spent a lot of time in Houston. Those really my stomping grounds. But I was originally born in Dallas, Texas, right? So I moved to Atlanta to basically change the dynamic of my family history. And the reason why I chose Atlanta is because Atlanta is like the hair mecca of the United States. So I was like, if I wanna be winning in the beauty industry, if I wanna make a name for myself, the best place to go to seemed like Atlanta. Seemed like Atlanta's the stop. But I'm gonna say first of all that I landed here. I didn't necessarily know that I wanted to live here. I have visited Atlanta. I've been visiting Atlanta since I was 16 years old. The first time I went, I was in a program. It was called Education is Freedom, and they were basically taking a lot of kids from the hood and putting them in suburban settings. We also got to meet people like The Rock. He was a heavy influence on me to this day. I can't wait to meet him as an adult and be able to tell him like how much he shaped my life when I was a child. He came to our school and he basically told us the story where he had $7 in his wallet and I probably had like five. You know what I'm saying? And that one experience made me realize like, hey, he in the middle of South Dallas right now. This dude could be anywhere, and he right here with us. And it just made it real for me. And ever since then, I've been chasing it, just trying to figure out what I'm good at. So I did everything from my first job was I worked as a paid intern for a company called Austin Industries. I did that for a minute. That was pretty cool. I got to learn communications. I got to learn every different department of a business. And by me just thinking about it right now, I went through literally every department of the business. Like, they wanted me to be versatile as possible. And it's so weird because right now I'm getting to the point in my business where it's like I'm having to go back and learn about those departments and actually make my own like code of conduct, our value system. You know what I'm saying? I'm having to do things like that, and I never thought that I would be doing them. I thought that I would be a part of a company that was just doing stuff like that. But long story short, I did. That's Atlanta for you. So I did that paid internship. Then after that, I did an internship with Baylor College of Dentistry. That shit, what the fuck was I thinking? Somebody came up in there with horrible breath, and that pretty much ruined it for me. I didn't want to do that career anymore. From there, I was like, okay, I don't want to mess with people with bad breath. I don't want to really be dealing with people in a business setting where I'm going through so many different things and all they doing is sitting at a desk. So I was like, I want to do something that can give my family like a financial benefit, but I don't want to be working with like bodily fluids. I do want to be in the I guess in the medical industry, because I felt like the medical industry doesn't go anywhere. So I was like, all right, cool. That's something that I could do. And then I got in school. I got a paid scholarship, a full ride scholarship for University of Houston. And it was my first time tasting a little bit of freedom. And you know, when it's your first time tasting a little bit of freedom in its freshman year, it's not a good thing. So I spent a lot of time partying, just being in or club promoting, or you know what I'm saying, just getting money, trying to just fuck around and enjoy the college experience. I was a broke college student. My mom ended up moving to Houston, and I used to get her like food stamps and stuff. Like, it was crazy. But that experience led to me going to the military. In the military, I knew that I lacked discipline. I didn't know how to swim over the water, like on top of the water, and I got. I don't even like talking about this, but I was drowned when I was a kid, and an old man saved me. I don't want to go into the details, but just know I've overcame my fear. Anything that I've ever been scared of, I've just done it, and that's just how I operate. So I went from that to now getting into barbering. I got into barbering because I had a bad haircut. That shit was an accident. I came in with locks and I left bald. You know what I'm saying? I cannot. I tell this story all the time, and it's because it's real. I came in the barber shop with hair, with dreads, and I left bald. I left with like less than a 1 on my head because I didn't. My brother was a barber, but he wasn't available at the time. So I was living in Arlington by the Cowboys Stadium. So I'm like, shit, I know they got some decent barbers over here. So I was like, I'm gonna just go get a cut over here. Bro was like, I'll cut your hair for free for the rest of your life. Like, bro, why? Why would I want you to ever touch my hair again? Like, I never understood that about him saying that. But anyways, now we here. We're in Atlanta. I done started a business. We got partnerships. We're in the process of hiring. And there's a few things that I want to talk to y'all about, and just letting you know when you get in business, right? So if you decide to do this type of business, I'm gonna say, first of all, you gotta have some patience. You gotta have some thick skin. And if you are gonna go into a partnership, you want to go into a partnership where you know that person has the same values or some of the same values as you do. A lot of times, like now, especially being in a partnership, I understand why a lot of people get into partnerships and then they're not in partnerships anymore. It takes mutual understanding. You have to be open to hearing what someone else is saying, and also you have to not take things personal. The second thing I'm gonna say is capital. When it comes to melanated people, we have these amazing ideas, bro. We have $1 million, $1 billion ideas, but we don't have no capital. So it's like, if you're gonna get into business, you have to learn business. You have to learn what you want to do with the business. Do you want to sell the business? Do you want to keep the business? If your business is profitable and you're making 3 times the amount that you would be making at a job, I suggest that's when it's time to go ahead and, pivot. You know what I'm saying? But if you still need a job to make ends meet, then it's gonna be a little bit tough for you, because you're gonna have to learn how to multitask. You're gonna have to learn how to time manage a lot better. The last thing that I want to say, and I'm gonna make sure that I continue to do these, but the last thing that I want to say is, if you are thinking about starting a barbershop, I want you to think about what your mission is. Why are you even doing this? You could be at a barbershop just having walk-ins, but you choosing to do something else and to change the way you live. So before you get into anything, I want you to think about those 3 things. And I'm going to holler at y'all with another video, because I'm about to dip. It's been a long day and I got to start all over again. I wake up at 4:30 in the morning. My day starts tomorrow at 6 a.m. So let's get up out of here. I'll see y'all later. And leave a comment. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like. Let me know what you want to hear more of. But I'm for the people, man. I'm trying to give y'all the game that people don't want to give y'all. And I'm going to say this. Don't forget about No Limit University, because that's what we on right now.